Just stay still, baby. Just stay still. I'll be there for you. You ain't got no honor.
And I'm over here laughing still. I think it's funny, you know, and because I see how frustrated it makes people. It totally messes up their mojo, you know. They come out and they're just so frustrated and they want to whoop somebody's ass and everything, but it's not controlled.
Get it on, Sergeant Major. Let's get it on. Ready? Set!
You know, I had O'Shea down on the ground, but I had both hands on my bugle stick, and when the bell rung, I stood up, and I got nailed from behind.
He stepped over the line, and it took the fun out of the competition with Delta and made it into a situation where we were almost in a fight. I mean, we were almost fighting instead of playing the game out there.
Get these positions right now. That one's nullified. No grabbing. All right, let's go. Get these positions.
You know, all they were thinking about was getting me.
All right, ready?
That's all they were thinking about. And they never got me. They never got me.
Delta, are you not entertained? Everybody get out of the water, over here now.
And you brought special operators here. You brought people that don't play paintball. They didn't play war. They were there. You pit those people together. It's like taking pit bulls and training them to do nothing but kill and putting on a show for them. When we start the war, guess what? I'm certainly going to finish it.
That's just over, right? It doesn't exist anymore, okay? It doesn't exist with you. That was pretty cool. It doesn't exist with us.
You get rid of your whole leader. I'll get close to God. Get rid of that, and I'll be with you. Not here. We ain't quiet on the stuff. It's cool. You know what? What's that? It's just a little emotional, and I personally like it. He's my teammate. I got to go through us to get to him. I don't care what happens. That's right. You got that right, brother.
We all help each other, and that's what it's about. I mean, these are our boys. You know, those guys know if you touch one of our boys, man, we're going to hammer you.
You make them free anyway.
They outsmarted us because 3 of them were running while we were fighting, and they just waited for us to all crumble. I mean, you know, I never get pissed. I never get mad. But no, I'm so pissed. I'm about to cry. I'm so pissed. That's how pissed I am. So
it's not my business, but you know, the bottom line, he's a punk, and we'll deal with it.
I want to go to the ring. I want to go to the ring, and I want to shut his mouth.
They were not expecting us to envelop. We held them, and we crushed them.
Oh, awesome, man.
You guys can overthrow any strong government with me anytime you want to. God bless America.
All right, bro.
1, 2, 3.
I think it comes to a point where you cross the line, and I mean, it was pretty evident to everyone on our team and other people that, you know, Scott Helsley crossed the line.
You know, what they don't get,
I love that.
Is it was fuel for the fire. Because the more he got over there and got in their face, and the more he did that, and the more he aggravated them, it got their mind off of what they needed to be doing.
You know, I've got nothing I need.
You know, if they keep acting like they're acting, and as long as O'Shea's in charge, we're okay. I don't even know if they'll be getting to the final round.
I'm certainly not going to call them up and go out for a beer anytime soon, so.
We'll bask in the glory, we'll go party like rock stars tonight, get 3 or 4 beers in us, and then we'll get refocused, and then we'll take care of business against the Shadow Squad.
If it's not handled, then we're going to handle it. Their team's going to try and handle it, and if their team can't handle it, then we're going to handle it.
I pissed them off. PsyOps to the max, probably more than ever before. Mission complete.
We're just calling an informal camp meeting at 1800 in the Snake Pit.
Right.
All 4 teams will be there.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, it's a good day. Just doing laundry. Had a nice mission. We really won this thing like 4 times in a row. My Lord.
Take the position like America takes position in dealing with foreign issues. First, we tried diplomacy. Balance of action. First, we tried diplomacy. And then by any means necessary.
You ain't got no honor. Man, did I get in your head. It's like that box. It's like the box just kept shrinking and shrinking.
Rudy is going to address the troops in an informal way in the snake pit. He just wants to remind them that this is a competition and that they should keep it on a level that still maintains some sense of honor for themselves. Rudy carries credibility with the troops because he has served his country longer than any of these guys have been on the earth. And that's kind of a big deal.
First thing I want to say, this is a game. In order to get to the end of the game, you got to stay with your team. Is there anybody in here that's pissed off at anybody else, you guys? What are you pissed off about?
I'm pissed off because Scott Halberstam has no sportsmanship.
Wham! Wham! Somebody called the wham, UNC. I'm here to win, all right? I'm here to do whatever it takes for my team to win. If I get in your friggin' head and intimidate you and get you out of your game and you don't like that, so what?
What you do reflects against all of us. This is a competitive game, but leave the competitiveness on the field. When it's done, pat each other on the back and go to the next round.
On the field, you don't think people taunt each other in other sports and other activities? After it's over, I've shooken everybody's hand, patted you on the back, and said, good job.
You made it personal, Scott. You made it personal.
It's personal. And the only personal issue I have right now is with the squad leader of friggin' Alpha. That's right.
I mean, I don't know what your personal beef is, Scott. I mean, I don't need to badmouth you, Scott. You do your own job. No one does it better than you. You're the one who's digging your own grave, Scott, not me, not anyone else in Alpha.
See, Scott, we know the issue's personal. But the fact is you're embarrassing all of us as SEALs.
It's about sportsmanship, Scott. He's obviously got some serious, deep-seated problems, and, I wish I had an answer for it, but I don't.
Break out a polygraph. Break out a polygraph. Break it out.
Scott, Rudy's talking to you.
I don't see how a grown man can act like that. Maybe he's trying to be the bad guy. Maybe he's trying to, spice up the show.
So what was your motivation?
Whatever he's trying to do, he's making a fool and an ass out of every single one of us here. And to me, that's something to stand up for, and I was willing to fight for it.
I just want for you to not embarrass us. If you have something with Dan, then take it up with Dan.
I'm sorry that you guys are associated right now with that guy. He's your squad leader. So, hey, you're right. You're guilty by association. Is anybody else here, besides Navy SEALs, embarrassed about my behavior?
I am. You're supposed to be professional. That's what you're here for. Am I right? I've worked with the SEALs, worked with the Special Forces. You act like a professional. You get treated as a professional. You act like an ass, you get treated like an ass. You got that?
Yes, Sergeant Major. At this time, though, I will say the only opinions that I'm concerned with right now are my teammates.
Being a member of the Delta Squad and a team member of Scotty, I support him 100%. It's a personal issue when you have a member of your team getting harassed by other members from another squad. It makes the unity stronger.
If anybody is at fault today, as a team leader, I should be at fault for that. I know that Scotty is emotional. I knew that we had a very strong foe to go up against today. It's part of our strategy. If the strategy was bad, if you guys took it personal, then you need to come to me, and I'm at fault for that. But again, please understand, it was not directed personal. It was just mainly letting our horse out of the gate and letting him do what he did. But that whole thing today was strategy, and you need to know that.
Some of these guys that are, a little caught up with Navy SEAL this and Navy SEAL that, that's ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm very proud to be a Navy SEAL. I'm a little ashamed of some of the guys here. I know right now that there is a cumulative amount of Navy SEALs right here. You know what? United States Special Operations.
Yeah, well, it's
nothing
special about the way you act anymore.
That's enough. Calling me names.
Don't interrupt the commander.
Obviously, those two guys don't